Hey everyone! Welcome back to Mr. DJ Tube. We're diving into some serious family drama today as twin brothers Paul Okoye and Peter Okoye are making headlines with a public fallout. One of the brothers has taken to Facebook to share a heartbreaking open letter. As the biblical saying goes, open rebuke is better than secret love. While we won't be getting into the nitty-gritty of their personal lives, we're here to keep you updated on the latest developments. But don't worry, music lovers. This isn't all doom and gloom. We've got plenty of upbeat content coming your way. Subscribe to my DJ Tube for fresh tunes, songwriting tips, and genre recommendations. Let's get into this open letter and see what's going on. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below.
My dear brother Paul, just like I have told you several times, I am not in any competition with you or anybody else. However, seeing you grant countless interviews where you constantly discredit my efforts in the group that we both created and built together really speaks volumes. In your recent interviews, you claimed that you wrote and sang 99% of all P-Square songs and discredited me by saying that our song with T.I. Igiajo, which I wrote, was a failure. You went as far as using the YouTube views to discredit me once again. You never acknowledged the other songs like Get Squared, Busy Body, Personally, Roll It, Temptation, A Lingo, More Than a Friend, Shekinah, Say Your Love, Gimme Dat, Senorita, IGBEDU, and a few others. Were these songs also considered failures as well? Every time I have spoken in interviews about P-Square, I have always used we and us because I saw us as a team. But whenever you speak, it's always I and me, even when I'm standing right beside you. It's as if I never existed. My brother, neither of us is the most talented artist in the world, but you fail to understand that God gave us this talent and even granted us another chance to excel after our last breakup. Instead, you chose to turn the most awarded and decorated music group in Africa into a laughingstock again. One thing you need to understand clearly is that the fans didn't fall in love with P-Square because of who sang or danced the most. What made us special was the magic that came from our combined effort, us two. P-Square was a force, and the fans fell in love with P-Square because of our uniqueness and unity. We both have talent, no doubt, and I have often praised you in our interviews for your songwriting ability. I have also praised anyone who has ever written a song for us or even for me as Mr. P. But instead of showing gratitude for my kind words, you seem to find satisfaction in rubbing it in my face, forgetting that it is by God's grace that we have come this far. Rather than joining forces with me to reclaim our #1 spot in the music industry, you chose to team up with Jude to claim the #1 spot in the P-Square group, always looking for opportunities to marginalize and humiliate me. You are always claiming to be P-Square's songwriter, composer, producer, singer, backup vocalist. In fact, you are everything, including P-Square's video director, band, promoter, manager, even the choreographer. You are the author and finisher of P-Square. In fact, I dash you 100% of everything instead of the 99% you claim. I blame myself for not responding to your tweet claims in April 2015 that you wrote and sang all of P-Square's songs. I didn't respond to these false claims for the sake of peace, as advised by family and friends, and now I am paying dearly for it. So, my brother, let me ask you, is Rude Boy or Mr. P bigger and more successful than P-Square today? Are we individually selling out arenas and stadiums like P-Square used to? Are we topping world music charts with our songs as solo artists? Do we command crowds and entertain massive audiences like P-Square? I often find myself wondering, what do you truly gain by constantly disrespecting and belittling me all the time? You have disrespected my wife, disrespected my family, disrespected my talent, disrespected my ideas, and even sided with Jude when he was clearly trying to oppress me. Now, it feels like you have taken it even further by trying so hard to turn the fans against me by making them believe I'm jealous of you. You have been doing everything for the fans to hate me, but guess what? They will never hate me. Instead, they will hate us both because we have disappointed and failed them. I hope you are happy now. I genuinely wish you nothing but the best, bro. As for those who believe these lies and false narratives and come to my page to drop negative comments, I understand because you have been fed the wrong narrative for a long time. Please allow me to focus and do my music in peace. As for the EFCC matter, I will address it before the end of today. Stay tuned. Peace. Peter Okoye.
Yeah, this is the Reparate Zone. Giving a shout out to the world. All 8 billion of y'all. You know who you are. Yo, the planet's in peril. We gotta respect it. Cause we're interconnected. Interconnected. You know it's true. We're interconnected. Me interconnected, interconnected, yeah, interconnected. Come on, interconnected, yeah, interconnected. We're interconnected, you gotta respect it. The planet's in peril, everybody's affected. No one is exempt, kid, we gotta correct it. No one's getting out alive, every day we are tested. The culture is septic, this ain't an apoplectic. But go about your biz and keep it calm and collected.
If you're living on the grid, your flipping it is affected. Your brain's being strained, is your body well rested?
Yeah, your brain's being strained, keep your body well rested. You're under attack from unnatural stresses. If you think you're alone, you need a change of perspective. Cause we're living in a world that's interconnected. So take a moment, take a breath, and acknowledge that you're blessed, yes, yes. We're all made of stardust, never forget. 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 Cause we're interconnected. Interconnected. We're interconnected. 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 Yeah. Interconnected. Come on. Interconnected. Yeah. Interconnected. Yeah. Raise on. What's your social media? Feed me. Dopamine delivery's a primary ingredient. So-called disruptors getting rich from your obedience. Orwellian with the twist. Got all your private bits. Silicon kingpins getting mad rich, monetizing online lives. Stock price at an all-time high. Yeah. Venture capital vultures screening the proscenium. Watching the monkeys in the zoo of human tedium. Wall Street sheep, listen to them bleat. Throw $1 off a cliff, you can watch them leap. Toxic, obnoxious fools sitting in the cockpit, bombing us endlessly with shiny objects, meaningless topics. It's all about the optics. Don't get me started, bro, you'll never get me off it. Interconnected, yeah. Interconnected, we're interconnected. Interconnected, interconnected, yeah. Interconnected, come on. Interconnected, yeah. Interconnected. This world is lawless to the lawless. People take what they want just to put it in their wallets. Greed is what you call it. They're like an alcoholic. They never get enough on a never-ending frolic. Karma's got a funny way of collecting at the last minute when you least expect it. So if you got money, better check your perspective. And never forget this, we're interconnected. Interconnected, yeah. Interconnected. Shout out to the world. Interconnected. All my homies. Interconnected. All around the globe. Interconnected. Sharing the same planet. Interconnected. Big blue world. Interconnected. All the boys and girls. Interconnected. I love y'all. Interconnected. Philippines. Interconnected. Paraguay. We're interconnected. Switzerland. Interconnected. Tanzania. Interconnected. South Sudan. Interconnected. Swaziland. Interconnected. Ireland. Interconnected. Scotland. Interconnected. Sweden. Interconnected. Netherlands. We're interconnected. Cuba. Interconnected. Mexico. Interconnected. Costa Rica. Interconnected. Colombia. Interconnected. Albania. Interconnected. Austria. Interconnected. Ethiopia. Interconnected. Eritrea. We're interconnected. Lesotho. Interconnected. Liberia. Interconnected. Portugal. Interconnected. Bosnia. Interconnected. Zimbabwe. Interconnected. United States. Interconnected. Vietnam. Interconnected. Japan. We're interconnected. China. Interconnected. Malaysia. Interconnected. Italy. Interconnected. Germany. Interconnected. El Salvador. Interconnected. Canada. Interconnected. Poland. Interconnected. United Arab Emirates. We're interconnected. Yemen. Interconnected. Haiti. All y'all.